mincemeat by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols.
What if it bumped that control by accident? You'd be mincemeat by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
You see what low grade you made on your weekly mathematics test? More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. Most of you have no foundation at all. Now the trouble's with your attitude. You don't pay enough attention in class. You don't do enough work outside of it. You don't know what the word study means. You haven't the slightest idea. Don't you realize that mathematics is an important subject? I tell you right now that unless you get over your lazy habits and come up to the standards I've set for this class, many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester. conditions as these. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. This is hardly the way to win friends or influence people.
All right, let's see how long I can actually last today. It's been a day. A lot's happened. It's been weird. But welcome and stuff. Welcome, Butterfly. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for being first, Butterfly. Tonight we're playing the Eternal Life of Goldman demo because I just like saw this randomly during Next Fest while watching some other streamers. And like, oh my god, they did.
Stoffhamel is second into the zone.
Oh yeah, congrats.
And right into an anomaly field. Careful on the grabby centers.
It's essentially a very similar vibe to Metal Slug, where everything is ridiculously hand animated. But in this case, it's not to get around the technical limitations of putting on a arcade machine. It's because why not? Why not just make this look like one part old cartoon like Cuphead style and one part the most over animated Ghibli movie? I did play through this once, but like I missed a section evidently, and I'm just gonna let this get used to second. Seems like Stoff got used to you being second too. Just gonna let this play. As I try very hard not to talk over it. Okay, speaking of arcade machines, hell yeah. And just volume alright. I had to turn it down because I had it up like all the way for when I was playing this, and I was like, I can't hear anything else, which is good. But then, yeah. Anyone else miss pinball machines? Honestly, yeah. There's like one pinball bar, or like pinball bar that I went to a while ago where like just grabbed all the quarters that I could find, and I think we spent more on pinball than we did on drinks. And it was honestly just fun. Hey, dude. Ah, yes. Right, the pogo. So, yeah. I kind of wish there was more of just that and, like, regular-ass arcades, because those are kind of good spaces that don't really exist. For multiple reasons. But... oh yeah, the cane parts. So I've never played like the NES DuckTales game, but from what I've heard, this is one part that with the whole cane and pogoing and playing as an old man, and one part just a lot of other things. Alright, pop you first. I'll probably end up getting overstimulated at some point because there's sections where I end up looking at the background, looking at the foreground, and just getting completely distracted by the sheer amount of stuff going on at all points. It's so much. Point is good demo. Yep. I just walked right into the fire. I hope everyone else is having a comparatively better Friday than I was having. Like, it's been a week. I've been tired because new medication. My fridge is slowly dying, and no one will be coming in until like Monday for it. But like, not dead yet. It's just all the ice cream I have is soup, right? looks so beautiful. I don't know if it's a case of I just go through games really ridiculously slowly or something else, but like they said it's like a 90-minute demo. I think I've got like 2 hours and I missed parts. And bouncy. Right. Everyone done work? Yeah. As often as the case. This really sucks. To be more time off, less time at work. What? Of the sheer Rube Goldberg ass machine. Yeah. Yeah, it was like bad timing. I got a call from my landlord that one of the 2 repairmen, one of them took off today because he was going up north, which questionable decision given how there evidently is a massive snowstorm coming later, and a windstorm today. So if everything just kind of drops off, assume I got by the weather, because that's probably what happened. Oh, weird rat things hidden. Because I think what's happening is like the not really sure if like compressor or whatever what you would call it, but it's just like the element or devices. It just can't hold temperature anymore. I wonder if there's anything. Nope, nothing. If I go all the way, like, isn't able to get down to cold anymore. So, like, it's still cold enough to freeze some things. It's just not quite cold enough to freeze everything. Oh, hey, yeah, that's probably the windstorm that I have. Yeah, it's great extreme weather. Ow. So I love this boss. Now that was yep, it's DuckTales mixed with a lot of animation, a little bit of Ghibli vibes, but like not the we're making this randomly pointlessly inanely cozy. And more of we're doing a
really caught fire.
Whole thing, and also Princess Bride storytelling.
The fire!
You really felt the fire?
It nearly burned my face.
Here, let me feel your forehead.
Ugh.
You know the rules, Alter. Why didn't you tell me that you were burning up?
That's what I was saying. You saw how it flashed. You saw it,
You have a
right?
fever, kid.
Were those really coins inside the bowl? Where did he get so many coins from?
We need to take your temperature.
And how he beat the ground with his hooves?
Finally
and then he
getting
ran
some
so
snow.
hard the little man could barely jump over him at the very last second.
Of course.
That was lucky.
Little bit of snow, but
Goldman
nothing
was
that's coming
always
by
very
any.
lucky.
Let's call him Blackjack.
Blackjack. Have you been playing cards with the nurses again?
Maybe just one time?
He's been gambling with the
Just
nurses.
one time. One last time. You and Goldman are a lot alike.
You mean Blackjack?
His name is Goldman, and his name was always Goldman. At least that's what
Even
he called
from-
himself.
So he came to defeat the evil
Even
lord
from
and
this
save our
cutscene, I
village?
have so
He
many
came-
thoughts about.
He came back for
Like-
something more important than that. Don't talk, or the thermometer will fall out.
About
So
like
where
the
did the angry
framing
wolf come
and the
from?
story so
Why
far.
don't we ask that fellow there? That one, on the shore.
Okay, let's ask him. Oh, we'll let him wear a funny hat, okay? Like that clown who visited on Sunday.
Okay, he can wear a funny hat.
Yes, he can have a funny hat. No, the first thing is the sheer reaction that the mother had from the kid wanting to rename Goldman, and his name is Goldman. It always was Goldman. I'm not entirely sure if this is like entirely Princess Bride of like parent reading a fantasy novel to a kid, or if this is based off of something. First thought is that Goldman's the grandpa, and also a little bit of a... It's definitely an exaggerated tale, but not sure how much. The other thing is I love how the illustration of Goldman in that section. Hey, Chai, how's it going? Just playing this game because it's beautiful. And yeah, I have thoughts about like all of the story. Even it's good that I can already theorize, despite there being like not much to it. Because the fact that I also think that a lot of this game is being filtered through the child's imagination of it, because there's that brief illustration of Goldman, who definitely looks old. Does not look as crotchety and schlubby an old man as the guy we're actually playing as, and also has an umbrella instead of a cane. So I figure, like, he's not meant to be pushing 80. He's simply older, and the kid... Thank you. You found one. But the kid latched onto it as older than his parent, and immediately filled in the rest of it, the features, to be stereotypical old man and not older adventurer type. Ricky, I swear, I had nothing to do with it. I did everything exactly according to the third book of guides. Fireworks are the simplest spell. I was sure I could manage it, but suddenly an orange spark flashed in the air instead of a green one. Looked around and everything was on fire, and animals were turning to some kind of monsters. Don't worry, I already dealt with the monsters. Who cares about the monsters? What about the children? Have any idea how many of them were at the carnival? Parents for the little ones will never forgive me for this. What kind of carnival are you having here? Sympathize, but have something important ahead of me. I'll go for that one. Of course. Why should you care about some failure magician? Are you heading to Fish Island? You can take my boat. I'm definitely not going there. Never go anywhere ever again. Oh, wait. Have you seen Milky? Who? Milky, my dog. He's wearing a funny hat with a pom-pom. Have you seen him? No. Probably hid somewhere and everything caught fire. Pet him if you see him, okay? Sure thing, Ricky. Good luck with your probably justified self-loathing cycle. Carnival flyer. Tired of homework? Sick of chores? The guides will set you free. Come to the first Coin Day celebration. Win the carnival race, and the guides will shower you with gold. It's your first chance to make first chance in your life to make your own fortune. Multiply it. Someday you might even meet the deity himself. Off to work. Good luck there. Hope it's easier than anticipated. Fish Island. Yes. Yeah. And also... No, wait, there's no additional thought. There wasn't even a single thought. It's just... It's a little bit less overstimulating this time. But because like I played through this once before, there's still so much detail in everything. Wait, is that really you? Can't believe it. Many of the lucky ones doubted you'd ever show. Some even started to panic. I think you're patient. Why am I here? We'll go polite, Goldman. I'll say, you look a little more experienced than I expected. When you meet the other lucky ones, please tell them that your cane is some kind of weapon, okay? Let's get to the point. I don't have time for this. Of course! Can't keep waiting around for more catastrophes to strike. It's time to act. We believe the deity of the archipelago holds the key to what's happening, and that it alone can somehow influence everything around us. Get to it, you must take the train called the Naked Lizard. Naked Lizard? Strange name for a train. Where's the train? Naked Lizard. Oh, it's not an ordinary train. You'll understand when you see it. Where is it? We hid the train from the guides on an abandoned island that doesn't even appear on any of the maps. Island's coordinates are kept by Nissim Klein. It's a local sculptor. One of us. One of the lucky ones. Nissim kept a piece of paper with the numbers in his corset. He has a bad back. Can't even get out of bed without his corset. But last meeting, Nassim didn't have this piece of paper. Maybe he just didn't notice it? Nassim has to keep the coordinates in plain sight. Main principle of the Lucky Ones. Openness. No secrets from each other. So, what now? Need to find the coordinates. Think Nassim must have hidden them somewhere in his workshop. This whole island. Searching it for won't be easy. There's burners and strange monkeys. Even living clay. Yeah. Good, just rigging at the moment is gonna order new glasses. Lost your prescription. Ah, fuck, that's awful. I hope you can find it, or like they have a record of it somewhere, because god damn, that getting a new one would be a pain. And hope the rigging's going well. Hope there's not too much of a headache. Don't know who possessed Nassim, but surely must have had some reason to hide the coordinates from us, right? I'll deal with Nassim. We'll probably be great friends. Thank you, Ganma. And I'll do the... I think last time what took me so long to get through the game is that I spent an inordinate amount of time going through Fish Island and just poking around. There's nothing there. There's some stuff, but you know what? The demo's on Steam. You guys can go play. You guys can go poke around. I'm trying to stream this before new meds make me too nauseous. I have to go lay down or something. Well, I'm not feeling that bad. God, I love this area. Like, just all the little dudes. New meds? Hell yeah. They suck. First day drowsiness, second day nausea. Yeah, I changed the shout-out so they only activate on the third chat. So people who just want to, like, say hi and then lurk don't get hit immediately with one. Figure it's a nice change, so they're like, yeah, bot jump scare. It's also fun for me. But I love, like, all the little golems in the background, including the one that's just a hand. You don't actually need these because I've done this before, but... like, I don't know why they would make one like that little dude back there, but I'm glad they did. I love how happy they are about it. Although they probably enjoy watching people try to get through the sheer gauntlet of burners. Also, these little dudes. Wait, is there something up here? No. The fact that each one's tied to one's in the background. God. I know on the Steam page they said it like took them 9 years to work on this. And honestly, that seems like a short amount of time given how much animation there is in this. But there's not a secret there? I think it's everywhere else there's one. It's like also just... I don't know, there's like some part of this that makes me feel kind of like an old retro game. Like, it definitely is just wearing inspiration on its sleeve, but there's so many parts of it, like, how do you know that these dudes in cages are enemies that'll hurt you if they hit you? Entirely by the fact that the game makes it a little bit easy to just run into the first one. Two pomegranates fused together. What about the health is pomegranates? Wait. Have to check. Nope, that is like everywhere else there's a secret if you go down there. Not here. I think the play here is just kind of do our best and hope. Just kind of full run. Full send it. Flail. There we go. So, the feeling it's going to be a lot easier having done this once. Oh, and monkeys. I don't know why they have jetpacks, but like any good game, sudden jetpacks should not be a problem. Like sometimes you don't need an explanation, you just have to know, yeah. Ow. Yeah, this is a world where monkeys can have jetpacks. Yeah, I probably won't need it. Won't need any of the heals I picked up. I'll probably be fine. I'll probably do this hitless, I say, as I immediately get hit enough to require healing. I feel like I perpetually had more to say right up until stream starts. Like I can... Alright, Naked Lizard coordinates. Path to Deity opened by a Radiant Gaze. Nice. And this took me 2 attempts because I didn't realize that the little cages would knock you off the zip line. Also, just so much stuff always going on. Heard Mega Lizard coordinates? Oh, you heard wrong, because it, sacrifice, I guess? Because what was said is Naked Lizard. It's gifted Slay the Spire too? Oh, nice! Oddly enough, I just, like, saw, just earlier today, I saw the only amount of gameplay from any Slay the Spire game, because I completely missed one. Like, that is one that